Good afternoon and welcome to another episode of Unscripted and Unchained RPG Review. I am DM Bloodworth, and as you can see, I'm continuing my series of Pillars of Eternity, Episode 3. This is entitled Visions and Whispers, and I'm going to believe it's going to be chunked down, so this will be part 1. What you're going to see in this upcoming video is you're going to see your character leveling. You're going to see me take my barbarian Bloodworth to a tavern where I'll get to hear a little bit more about the story of what's going on here in this town now, and I also see some other mechanics that are taking place in the game. So you'll see that interaction with the tavern keeper and buying a room and just having some decisions to go on there, and then I'll move on from that point. So it sets up what episode 4 will take over and continue the storyline of Visions and Whispers. So in the meantime, as I said in the previous video, which ran a little bit long, I'm going to try to keep these chunked down to to about 30 minutes. So I don't want to make them, too long for you to trudge through. I'm going to try to keep the content of each video focused on some of the game mechanics. So you'll always see something along that, and then some story and action as well. So without further ado, I'm going to switch over to the video that'll run on its own, and then I'll come back in at the end and wrap things up for you. So I hope you enjoy watching. And here we go. Okay, welcome back everyone. This is episode 3 of Pillars of Eternity. And I'm going to keep this one shorter than the last time, so I'm going to pretty much monitor what I'm doing, and not looking to do too much right now. I just got into this town, and there's a few things I want to check out. So the first thing is that I realized when I checked my character sheet the last time, which should be there we go. All right, so I can see that I can level up here because I have experience points of 2013 of 1000, so I'm prepared to level up, and I'll see what that looks like. Also, while I'm in town, I believe I need to get some rest because my character is fatigued, and I know that based on this here, seek help for your condition. All right. So some kind of a illness. It says the magistrate advised me to get some rest while waiting for permanent accommodations. All right, so I'm going to, search out for that that inn which I saw on the map earlier. So now I have a new thing in my my journal. I have visions, and so it's saying what I've seen in my visions. My encyclopedia, afflictions and injuries. I haven't learned anything under bestiary. So now you can see my bestiary. I have discovered quite a few more things. So now I have lesser black oozes. I have these a skulder whelp. I don't have that much information on them. A spider. Once again, I don't have that much information on them. A wolf. Young wolf. I think I only killed one, so not very much information. And here's these kobold-like creatures. And that's the kind that particular one that I fought. So And no notes yet, so I am going to take a look at my character. So now I have this this yellow cross, which means I can level up. Alright, so leveling up. Skills allow your character to perform specialized actions like scouting, detecting traps, picking locks, and reading scrolls. They can also be used to overcome obstacles in conversations and script interactions. Skills will advance as your character gains level, but items and other bonuses are also increased. All right, so this is what my character looks like right now. So skill points. I have 6 skill points, and I can place these into... I already have a rank of 1 here. I have nothing in lore. So I don't like to be completely dim-witted in things. And so far it looks like it's 1 for 1. I want my athletics higher, my survival higher, and let's make my stealth higher by 1. And I only have 1 point left, and it doesn't look like I can spend it. So, so I'm going to end up banking 1. So unused will carry over to the next one. You see, I can't increase any of these anymore. That's because these are already level 2 can't go to level 3. It probably cost me 2 points to advance it to a level 3. But I'm satisfied with that. Okay. No new class locks. I have Greater Frenzy. I have Accurate Frenzy. I have Barbaric Blow. Offensive abilities. And so I don't have any other remaining. See if they have like sword and board. No, they don't. These are all passive. Defensive, these are also passive. Utilities. Alright, let's go to next. Talents. Oh, maybe I get to set these. So weapons focus adventurer. I see how I can do this. I can set something and it logs it in there, right? And that'll be, so trains the character to the use of poleaxes, exotic, flail, wand, war, bow, gaining accuracy with all weapons of those types. Adventurous passive. Oh, I don't want that. Let's see what kind of weapons. Battle axe, swords, morning. See, so you can select what you want to focus on in training, and you'll gain. So battle axe, sword, morning star, crossbow. Oh, good, because I have that crossbow. I'm carrying a battle axe. I want to do weapons focus knight, and that means I will be training in those better. Let's see what some of these other ones are. Dagger, rapier, mace, no. Peasant, spear, of course. Ruffian, club, soldier. No, actually, knight seems to be the one that's best to go with. Two weapon style. Originally I was doing that, but now I've gone to...
Let's see, one-handed style. Nah, I want to go with knight. I have the most versatility, utilization in that because I'm using a battle axe and I do have a crossbow, and I want to keep that going there. So yes, we're going to go to next. And I'm going to hit done. Alright, it's telling me I should check my character sheet once again.
Sure.
Well, let's bring them down here. Let's see if there's anything to... I saw something toggle up. Let's see if there's anything to do here. Yeah, there's a stair. Well, like I said, what does this do? Ooh, I wasn't expecting to come down into this place. Alright, I am going to want to... I don't want to start looking around in here yet. My first thing is to go to the... inn. I will come back to this. So let me bring up my map and let's see what else we have here. Road to the west, road to the south, a smithery, road to the east, a windmill, a house, back up north, a house, the Blackhound Inn. So what I just did there was I double clicked on it and that brings up the inn. Now what I can do is I can click here and my character will automatically start making his way towards this. See 4 people gathered around the door and to the inn. Raised voices and chopping gestures suggest an argument reaching its climax. The first figure raises his hands for calm. His face is partially obscured by a hood, but his height and stature suggest an elf.
I meant no offense. Let's put this matter to rest over a round, shall we? My treat.
Hoping to soothe our pride with a few Adira coppers, eh? We don't need your coin.
Okay. So I can either say what is going on here, I say nothing. Everyone calm down. Whatever this is about, I'm sure it's an overreaction or, ooh, a fight. I'm going to play my barbarian kind of stoic. Let's see. The angry townsman, I mean. One of the other men glares at the hooded elf. His eyes are red from drink, but his gaze is focused. You've got a lot of gall, mocking us in our own village. We don't take ill treatment from foreigners, especially not AD-Rands.
Go on. Say it again. I'm itching for an excuse.
Why, you're itching for the kindling touch of your sister, you cocksfeather!
I'll cut that barrel-licking tongue out of your head.
This is a misunderstanding. I didn't say whatever it is you think I said. We've nigh quarrel.
Okay.
That's where you're wrong.
I don't think attacking him is such a good idea. Back down, all of you. This is absurd. This is unnecessary. Wouldn't you rather be inside drinking than out here arguing? You're not going to take that from him, are you? Or I'm staying out of this one. We don't take orders from any blazon Adirans. We don't take charity neither. It sounds suspiciously like you're defending him. Oh, okay. I guess. Angry townsman, angry townsman. Okay. I just came here to have a beer.
Not quite how I hoped to get to know the neighbors. Thank you for your timely assistance with that awkward situation.
Okay, get some more dialogue.
Well, I suppose introductions are in order after that little fiasco. Aloth Corvusser, at your service. I'm a wizard by training, and an adventurer by necessity. I was born in the Seathwood, part of the mainland of the Adir Empire, and both of my parents served the nobility, which afforded me an education for which I am grateful. However, there were no open positions in those houses, and so I decided to seek new means in a new land. And how exactly did you come to be here?
Okay. I'll
In
tell her
Griffin
that.
Ruins? Well, those can be dangerous places during the best of times, which these are not. And half the locals would arrest you for trespassing, and the rest would kill you outright. I'm curious, what exactly did you find there? And you survived? I've heard such a thing was impossible. But it seems you either have a knack for timing or the favor of the gods. An excellent question. I came looking for fresh air and cheap land. Instead, the magistrate gave me directions to the inn and a story about the local lord's expectant wife. But I take it that's a familiar tale. Indeed. In that case, welcome to Gilded Vale, a true refuge from civilization. I'm afraid that was a matter of misunderstandings and mistranslations. It doesn't help that people in these parts remember their war with Adir like it was yesterday.
Okay.
Begging your pardon, but neither do you. Yet, circumstances can find a person in the strangest of places.
Okay.
As should I, given recent events. It's just as well. I've had enough of the watered wine and lumpy beds at the inn. They say even the owner tired of the place. Just up and left one day. It explains quite a lot about the upkeep. Perhaps I could join you. I could use a change of scenery, and I find it's better to travel in numbers. Excellent. I shall follow you.
Okay. So, let's gather up some of this stuff here. Definitely taking their gold. Simple clothing is garbage. Let's take a look and see what it sells for. 20 copper is not bad, I guess. Alright. Alright, so they have been stripped naked. And okay. The floorboards are sticky with spills.
Huh?
Okay. Let's see. So use the tab to click on things that you can possibly interact with.
Sure.
Let's talk to...
Well met, friend.
Okay, please sit where you'd like. Would you like to drink? A room? We have 2 available at the moment. I'm afraid we can't offer much in the way of a good meal. I like a room. Okay. So let's see. Common room is cheap. Well, free. Lasts for 2 rests. Well, we just pooled a good amount of copper, and I have a bunch of stuff to sell. So I have 130. Labor's Rest, Drywood Pride. Last 2 rests and 2 resolve. I'm going to do this one here. I must be having a new vision. Your sleep is restless and fevered, assaulted by hisses and whispers, blanketed with a suffocating anxiety. You open your eyes to awaken and find yourself in front of the Gilded Vale's gallows tree, and the creaking of its ropes growing louder in your mind and the sound of deafening. Let's continue. Hanging from the tree is an old dwarf woman whose face has shriveled inward like moldering fruit. Her head hangs limply to one side. As you look at her, she looms larger and larger in your mind, until she is mere inches from your face. Suddenly, her head snaps up and her eyes open, and they are empty, and behind them is a vast nothingness that makes your stomach drop. Her mouth slowly parts with a gust of rancid air and speaks the word Watcher. You jolt awake, a foul smell of the dwarf woman's breath still permeating your nostrils. Sweat runs down your face in thick droplets, and your skin is soaked from head to toe. You remember the woman. You remember seeing her decaying face when you spoke with the magistrate. He called her an animancer. Though it fills you with a new, queasy apprehension, you feel a strange compulsion to seek this woman once more, if only to confirm she is truly dead. Gained 464 experience points. Well, we're just going to bed. All right.
Yeah.
That'll go out. So let's see. A server, a villager, a drunkard, a villager, some other Strompipe. could sit at this table. Let's see what this is. Milk and grain. And continue just looking around. Spoons hang by the fire. Oh no, I don't want to steal. I didn't check to see if I was stealing from the barrel before. Oh. I don't want to get into any other major interactions right now. You know what I want to do is I want to see if I could sell some of my gear. Maybe she has
How do you do?
yeah, let's see if I can have what she has for sale. Ah, here we go. And yes, perhaps this is how I can get rid of some of this excess junk. A dagger, yes. I don't know if, most likely he can't use that, but I know he's not going to be able to use leather armor. The elf probably can't use hide either. $235 copper pieces. And what do I have in here? Ah, let's see. I have extra dagger. Dagger. I'll keep this battle axe in case I don't like pole arms. It's an extra hunting bow, I don't need it. A small shield, I don't need it. A spear and a mace, I will keep those two. Okay. I already did this. Recruit level. A level 1 adventurer for 200. And that's very interesting. Here's the store. Retrain characters. Party management. Wow, that is very interesting. I can recruit another character. I want to hold off on that, but that's definitely a possibility. So I'm going to look into doing that. Let's take a look at.
How may I help?
Let's take a look at my companion here. He's a 2nd level wizard. Well, you can use leather armor. Okay. That's pretty cool. And let's take a look at how he's equipped. So he has a scepter, and he has a rapier. He is wearing leather armor. Alright, how do I know what he has in his spells? Okay. He has no second level spells yet. Very cool. So he has Dazzling Lights, Sunless Grasp, Wizard's Double. So he's currently with Fan of Flames, the Sunless Grasp, which is cold damage, Dazzling Lights overwhelms, and Minor Missiles. Okay, so that's pretty cool. So I am going to take a look at my journal one last time, and let's see. We're still in the adventure of Visions of Whispers, and we have to find a dwarf woman from the dream. So I'm going to call this Visions and Whispers Part 1. Okay, and we will leave it at that, at the 30-minute mark. So once again, thanks for joining. I'm going to embed this video and into the regular presentation, and then I'll do a wrap-up for this as well. So you'll have a great evening, and I will see you next time with another adventure of Pillars of Eternity with Bloodworth the Barbarian and his new companion. Hopefully his new companion lives longer than the last two companions. And I'm certainly going to look into hiring a first level person. That person might join in, and we'll see. Wasn't that expensive, only 250 copper.
Okay, so there you have it. A wrap up on episode 3. So I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing, and leave your comments in there. I'm always, anxious to see what people want to say about the either the video or the game itself. And if you have any tips or pointers for me, please feel free to leave those in there as well. And I plan on having episode 4 coming up, fairly soon. As I said, I want to try to tweak it and get through more content faster so I can get ready for Pillars of Eternity 2. But in the meantime, enjoy the rest of your week. I look forward to seeing you on the gaming screen sometime soon. And stay healthy out there. Take care.